Well. They finally did it. TikTok is no longer available in the United States. But it's not just TikTok, it's all of their platforms. So, of course, TikTok is dead, Lemonade is dead, and CapCut is dead. And I didn't really care about Lemonade. I had left TikTok months ago because I was like, what's the point of me even going on here and trying to build an audience and compete with people who have been on the platform for 5 years when it was going to shut down in a couple of months. So I wasn't giving TikTok the time of day. The app I was giving the time of day was CapCut. And me knowing how these things work, I was probably a little delusional, thinking like, okay, they're just going to shut down TikTok. They're not going to shut down the company. They're not going to ban the company in the United States. I'm fine. I'm grandfathered into the new pro plan with CapCut. And I can still use it to edit my videos. Great, fantastic. Went to sleep on the 18th after watching the Texans lose to the Kansas City Chiefs, who cheated, by the way, because they always cheat. I woke up and TikTok, couldn't get in TikTok. Saw screenshots, saying TikTok banned in the US temporarily. It may come back tomorrow. I'm posting this on January 19th. The inauguration is tomorrow. And they're hoping that Trump would, at the very least, extend it 90 days so they can get their stuff together. So I was like, aw, that's sad for all the creators on TikTok and TikTok shops and everybody who was doing that. Poor them. Oh, I hope they find success on other platforms. Lemonade, I won't worry about them. I made like maybe 3 posts on Lemonade. And I was like, yeah, no, I could take it or leave it. But then I was on Threads and I saw somebody say CapCut got banned in the middle of me editing a video. And I'm like, CapCut? So I open up my phone at 7 o'clock in the morning and I open CapCut and I get we have been banned in the United States notification, and I can't do nothing on CapCut. So my initial thought was frick, because CapCut was what I had been using to edit my videos. I got DaVinci, I had Premiere Pro, obviously because I edit this on audio or Audition or whatever it's called. I have Premiere Pro, and I just always kept going back to CapCut because it was the most user friendly and it got what I needed to get done without it being overly complicated. So that broke my heart because I'm like, frick, now I have to actually learn Premiere Pro. So if you're watching this video, can you just give it a like, because I made it in Premiere Pro, because that's the only way that y'all would be seeing this video, is that I forced myself how to edit in Premiere Pro. Luckily, this is like my secret account, so like it's not much like moving video in these videos, but I don't know if I'm going to be making any videos on my main accounts anytime soon, until like I just break down and figure out how Premiere Pro works, because that app itches my ass in a way that has never been itched before, and I just don't want to deal with it. So yeah, if you're watching this video, please give it a like and subscribe, please. I got 1 subscriber right now, and I appreciate them from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for listening to me yap. Thank you. But more than TikTok getting banned, even though like I just saw a reel, Instagram reel, because everybody's going over there now, about how this is basically a marketing stunt, which I believe it is. It's a marketing stunt. Like, TikTok died. TikTok died under the Biden administration, and Trump is going to come back and revive it. So it's going to be back in maybe 2 weeks, if that. But here's the thing I don't like. Going back to CapCut, they canceled, I don't know if they canceled all of US subscribers to Pro, but they canceled me for this month. Like, they took my money on the 6th, and then they canceled ahead of the ban. So not only am I asking for a refund from Apple Store, I was grandfathered into their $7.99 rate, and they had just sent out a notification earlier this month like, hey, we're upgrading the price of Pro, but don't worry, because we're not going to change your rate unless you unsubscribe or cancel. And so with them canceling, again, I don't know if it's just me, I don't know if it's just certain people, I don't know if it's everybody in the US, with CapCut automatically canceling US subscribers, that means when they sign back up, they're going to have to sign up with the new Pro rate, which is like, what, $15, $16? It's like almost double. I was paying $7.99, so it's almost double what we were paying previously. So that's some BS. And then also, like, from the influencer standpoint, y'all had basically a year to get y'all stuff together, and y'all were just like, la-di-da-di-da, they're not really going to ban TikTok. But it's not even about them banning TikTok. It's just about, you put too much emphasis on a social media platform for your income, for your livelihood, to pay your bills, when you need to take the money that you're getting from these social media platforms and create your own space. Create something that you own that can't be taken from you overnight while you're sleeping. I touched on a creator before in my last video about how YouTube just took their income. And like, why are y'all giving these platforms so much power over your livelihood? What I would do, because obviously I only have one subscriber, this isn't monetized. Hopefully if y'all subscribe and like and share this video, I can get a couple dollars out of it. But I don't have any affiliate links on this page. I barely have any subscribers. I'm not getting any views. But if I did have the platform of a Keith Lee, of a Machiavelli, of, I can't think of that guy's name, the guy that be spilling all the tea, the so-and-so had a problem, that guy. If I had their platform, and I know plenty of these influencers, some of these influencers that I've mentioned, they might already done this, but I would get a domain name, like get your .com. Y'all worry about, oh, do I go to Snapchat? Do I go to Instagram? Do I go to Facebook? Go to GoDaddy.com. Go to namescheap.com. Go to one-in-one Ionos.com. Get your domain name. You need to have your name as a domain anyway, just in case something pops off and you already have it and nobody can steal it from you. Y'all know time and time again, celebrities, their kids, musicians, they get their names taken from them when they get famous, because people, they buy up domain names and then they try to sell it back to them for like $3 million. Y'all need to get y'all names in domain. I got every variation except for my middle name. And that's a story that would give away my identity, so I'm not going to talk about it. But there is a cosmetics brand that has my middle name spelled the exact same way as my middle name, and I was not able to get that domain because of them. But you need to start getting domains. Y'all need to start building websites. Y'all making all this money. Y'all talking about y'all making 6 figures. Y'all making six figures. TikTok paid me this much. Facebook paid me this much. Instagram paid me that. I'm getting all these endorsement deals. You can afford to buy a domain and build your own website. You can use Wix. You can use WordPress. You can use Weebly. You can use Squarespace. Don't rely on these platforms because, like, look, TikTok was taken from you. Who's to say Instagram? Y'all cry and act like y'all are gonna die when Facebook and Instagram is down. You wouldn't be acting like that if you had your own website and if you had an email and text list. You need email, you need text. Email, text, your own website. Like, y'all wouldn't be stressing if you just went back to 2005. Like, I was talking about this the other day. Like, this is back when all the celebrities had their own website where they had their diaries, where they had their message boards, where they shared their pictures and videos. They had websites where fans could interact with them. Before it was an Instagram, Facebook, there was MySpace, but like, who was really on MySpace, like, celebrity wise, other than like the Yin Yang Twins and Soulja Boy? They had websites. Mariah Carey, her infamous breakdown was on her website. Like, we need to go back to websites. And I think that TikTok, all this going on with TikTok is going to change the direction of how we use the internet, how we use social media, how influencers interact with their fans. I feel like people are going to go back to blogging. They're going to go back to getting their domain, getting a WordPress blog, and they're going to go back to writing. They're going to go back to putting all their stuff in their own domain so nobody can take it from them. Nobody can say, oh, you can't use it over here because there's a watermark on it. Nobody's going to be like, oh, we're going to suppress this because you have a watermark on it. It's good to use social media to build your platform, but once you have your platform, go over and get your domain name, get your email address, start your email list, start your text list. Like, if you want to make money, start a store. Like, get WordPress. Like, that's all I wanted to say about that. All I want to say to any content creators, I know I'm a small channel. This might not get any views because it's just me talking amongst pictures. But if anybody stumbles across this, or if somebody sends this to you, my advice to content creators, new veterans, the ones getting back into it, get your own. You're renting your space on these social media apps. They don't belong to you. And if you break their contract, it's done. So get your own. Get your domain names. Get your stuff. Get your websites. Let's take it back to the old school where everybody had their own. And let's change the way that we use social media. And let's not be dependent on these social media sites. So yeah, that's all I had to say about that. It's 10 a.m. on a Sunday. I just made my happy hot toddy and I'm going to get my day started and hopefully edit this video. I don't know if I'm going to do any cuts on this video because, again, I have to use Premiere Pro. And I don't know how to use Premiere Pro. So please like this video. I don't even care if you subscribe. If you subscribe, that would be great. I would love you forever if you subscribe. But at least like this video because I was probably crying editing it. Anyway, until next time, y'all. Bye.